Okay, so we're out here next day. I'm getting ready to put the rope gasket in. Now here's something interesting. If you remember, I had it in before from the pictures, but I had to take it out and then I had to dig it back out, which was not fun. What I had found out is I read there's so little information on actually doing this, but I've actually found out, either I can't remember if I called a repair shop to find this out, a tractor repair or whatever, but these are usually put in dry, at least for the TO30 they're put in dry. But what I had found out before that was you have to soak them in oil and then put them in. Well, when I found out, I soaked them in oil, and then when I found out that they need to be put in dry, I cleaned them off as much as I could. They're going to get oil on them anyways. It's not that big of a deal. But what you do with these, once you get, I'm using just a regular Allen wrench. You can get maybe about an inch or so. Once you get about an inch or so in, or however, get about an inch or so in, then you tap it down, get another inch or so in. Now I had watched another video, someone, I don't remember what engine, I think it was a John Deere engine, but they had said that, well, you know what, instead of using the rope gear, let's just dump the whole thing with, pour the whole thing full of silicone, RTV, silicone, whatever. And it sounds fine. And I actually contacted the guy after I watched it, and he said everything is still running fine. But when I talked to the repair guy, my friend, the repair guy down the road, who's brilliant, he's got years more experience than I do. He said that, yeah, it's probably going to work out for a little while, but at some point, and it's probably wrong, or I don't know, at some point that silicone could and probably will start to crack and break apart, and it just, like I said before, I'd rather just stick with the way things used to be, because you know what, somehow they did it right. And You can see the oil oil coming out now. Yeah, when I ordered the rebuild kit from Gen Sales, it actually came with this. Came with 6 strands, but for what I'm doing, it only needs 1 on each side, so it needs 2. No idea. I mean, maybe the other strands are for other engines. Don't know. Get some of that cleaned up. Yeah. Crappy one. Okay. But it all fits in there. I might put a little silicone right on the top of that just to seal it in. There's one. So, if you can see these strands, the type of stuff, the rope or string or whatever it is, these are exactly 3 feet long, and they go in exactly just the way they're supposed to go in. Catch, there we go. And, you know, it doesn't seem like it, but at least with the other side, it all goes in. They knew how to do it back then. So I just got the last one in. I didn't know that I wasn't recording, or maybe I was recording, I haven't checked it yet. But those, here I'll show you. That's the type of string that they are. String, rope, whatever you want to call it. They call it rope gasket. But that's the type that it is. Each one of those strands that fits exactly inside of there is 3 feet. And it gets close to the end where you think that, okay, well, I'm going to cut off a little bit at the end, but if you just keep tapping it down and tapping it down and tapping it down, it will seat. It will go in all the way.